Welcome to another DK Engineering inspection video, and today on our turntable we have a rather rare Lamborghini Diablo VT 6 litre. These cars are arguably rather in vogue at the moment and seem to be up and coming on the market, and we at DK Engineering have the pleasure of bringing this car to sale on Kahuna in a DK auction powered by Kahuna on behalf of the private owner who is a storage client of ours. So the Diablo history is quite a long story at that, having produced the car from 1990 all the way through to 2001. That's an 11-year span of production cycle, and during that time there were many different iterations of the model, and arguably this is one of the best, really. So the VT was originally released back in 1993, and at the time featured the same 5.7 litre engine that was essentially a bit of a reworked Countess engine, and wasn't very advanced further past that, which is why at first these cars didn't get such a great name on them. Later on, in just 1 year later, in 94, the VT 6 litre was released, and then a few years down the line, come forward to 1998, the VT 6 litre received a facelift. And this was after the time that the Lamborghini brand had been purchased by the Volkswagen Group, also in '98. And yes, this was essentially the first Lamborghini to come out of them during the German ownership. It's estimated around 330 of these facelift 6 litre VTs were made. And with the revisions, not just cosmetic, but as well electronic, etc. Meaning the car was able to sprint all the way up to 210 miles an hour with a sprint to 60 time of 3.8 seconds. This is all thanks to a four-wheel drive system that is coupled with a 5-speed manual gearbox. So this exact car here, which is finished in Nero Pegaso, which is the original specification for this car, as well as the silver wheels, was supplied new back in 2000 to Lamborghini Porrentry, which is a dealership based in Switzerland. So as such, you'll note that it is a left-hand drive car, and you'll see as we go into the interior later. So it was supplied to its first owner, who kept it only a few years before trading it back to the very same dealership, who then proceeded to sell the car to a garage called Garage Remser, also in Switzerland, as they had a client who wished to purchase the car. That same client, the second owner, would then bring the car to the UK in 2010, in September of that year, UK registering the car at that time, and of course paying all taxes. And the car has remained here in the country since. It's currently in the ownership of its third owner, who, as I say, is a DK Engineering storage client, and they acquired the car in 2022 and set about doing a bit of a recommissioning job on the car. So you'll see that the wheels are very fresh, as well as the tyres, simply owing to the fact that they've been in all four corners refurbished and equipped with brand new tyres. The car has also received some paintwork, again with the same Nero Pegaso. And to protect that fresh paint, it's been applied PPF on the front end. And since then, it's not done all that much, so hence why it's looking rather fresh. The car was last serviced by SB Race Engineering right at the very end of 2022. And in preparation for this sale, the car has gone to Simon Furlonger in Kent, who are specialists in Lamborghinis, and amongst other things, who have given this car a full inspection, which is available to view in the document section of this listing. Speaking of the document section, I will also mention that if you head there, you can see photos of this very car at the supplying dealership Lamborghini Porrentry when it was sitting there in 2000 waiting delivery with its first owner. The only two differences that I will note from the exterior is that the car was supplied new with a with a rear wing, which again you can see in the photos, and it's also fitted with a slightly larger exhaust system, just giving you greater access to that 6-litre V12 soundtrack. Heading to the interior, of course, we have the instantly recognisable Lamborghini scissor doors, and we're greeted straight away as the attention is drawn to that 5-speed manual gearbox and a rather generous, very 2000s style interior. So you have lots of storage space. You have behind each seat a compartment there, you have a compartment in the middle there as well. And I'll just move around to the driver's side to show that. The car has covered just over 29,000 miles in its life, but of course the odometer does read in kilometres, being a car delivered to the Europe continent. I have the key here, and I can there we are, 46,707 kilometres. And releasing the engine bay lid, one would simply pull that lever there, showcasing what is the Diablo GT 6-litre engine, really. Before the GT was even released, this car was equipped with this engine, and it is identical, really. You can see here the car is also wired for a C-Tech for easy storage, and then we have the chassis dedication plate there, and then as well as this chassis stamp just there. And then going to the front of the car, where we have the luggage space, you simply pull here to release. And then sliding our hand under there, we find the release. Let's pull this up. So we have the original colour sticker there, as you can see, Nero Pagasto as mentioned. And then an otherwise very tidy and well looked after front storage compartment. Included in the sale, the car does come with 2 keys, its original book pack, and a wealth of documents supporting this car's history. We do welcome viewings on behalf of the private owner. We are able to show the car, so should you wish to come see it, please do send us an inquiry. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and happy bidding.